skill. All I can say this anywhere and anytime. All through my senior secondary school, my family won the punctual student gift all through. My sister also continued this legacy for us till she left the school. But even at the point, they're like, it's always the Oleke family. They always get to school on time. So I would say, please teach your children time management skill. Teach them, use simple routines to teach them time management. You can. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It is your girl Precious Oyeleke. Today we're going to be talking about skills you need to imbibe in your children before they clock the age of 10. Because every attribute you see in an adult today was inbuilt in them when they were children. So the very first skill is they need to teach your children social skills. Teach them how to relate with people. Don't let them like she keeps to herself. No, 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 no. Nobody is made from themselves by themselves. We need people to survive. So teach them how to relate with people. Teach them how to greet an adult. Teach them how to relate with their friends. Teach them how to relate with those that are younger than them. Teach them how to relate with those that are older than them. Teach them how to relate with people. They need social skills to survive. Teach them how to interact, how to share their opinion constructively. Teach them how to interact with people constructively, even though the person is not of the same social status or financial status as them or their family. Teach them how to respect everybody they come in contact with, because this is one skill in this generation that we are losing, because everybody is now interacting more with their phones than they are interacting more with people around them. Children are now interacting more with their iPads, with their game pads, than they are interacting with people around them. So teach them. Sometimes just say no screen time for this week. Talk to them, interact with them, tell them to interact with their friends. Which friends did they make this week? Oh, always ask them, who are they speaking to? Who are their friends? Because that is how you will know that they are interacting with people. When they go for a birthday party, always make sure that they make new friends. Tell them that if you can make one new friend today, you can tell me their name, their age, the things you guys converse about. I am going to give you maybe a candy. A child is going to talk. They'll be like, a candy is waiting for me. Or if your child I like reading books, I'm going to give you a book. If your child I love playing games, I'll give you 1 extra hour to play a game in the course of the week. Not that every time it has to have a reward, but sometimes just teach them the social skills. The next point is that I need to teach them emotional regulation. It's not everything your child wants that you give them, because that is one thing that I'm guessing my parents did for me, and I intentionally do it for myself. It's not everything I want that I must eat. It's not every drink I see that I must buy. It's not every cloth I see that I must buy. So teach them emotional regulation. Help them understand how to manage their emotions. Help them manage their emotions while they are still young. Help them understand it. Help them understand that it's not every time when you're crying that I'm going to pet you. Sometimes tell them to clean their face and move on, because life is not always going to be a bed of roses. So teach them these skills now. Speak to them about it. Address issues. Don't just beat a child. Don't just shout at a child. Explain the reasons why you're doing these things. If you want to beat a child for lying, tell, I am beating you because you lie. I remember a time when my phone was stolen from when I was in secondary school, and I did not tell my parents for like a week. My dad said the reason why he was beaten was not because the phone was stolen. The reason why I was beaten was because I kept it to myself for 1 week. And that was very ideal. I mean, like, it was correcting me, because it was like, you don't keep things like this to yourself, you share it with people. So please and please address these issues with your friends, with your child from a very young age. Start telling them, speak up, don't keep quiet. If they are facing any oppression, tell them to speak up and not keep quiet. The next skill that you need to teach your child is basic hygiene. Teach them how to clean up after themselves. If it is that anytime you go into the toilet, teach them, oh, you flush the toilet after using, or you call mommy to come and help you flush the toilet, or you call daddy to come and help you flush the toilet, or you call your helper to come and help you flush the toilet. Just like teach them these skills. Teach them when they finish using the toilet, they wash their hands. Teach them to wear their footwear. Even though this stable God is helping me, even as an adult, I still find it difficult sometimes to wear my footwear. I mean, like, to wear footwear inside the house. But different strokes for different folks. To some people I'm normal, to some people I need to work on it. So I would suggest teach your kids how to wear their footwear when they're going about. Teach them to dress well when they're going outside. These are basic hygiene. Teach them to dress neatly. That they are going out, if their clothes is rumpled, they should make sure it is ironed. They should get an adult to iron it for them. If it is too, if it is smelling, tell them not to wear it. Like, teach them these things. If your child is maybe in just as one at the age of 10, and that is used to not washing their uniform or wearing cold uniform to school, address that issue and tell them, don't develop this habit. This habit you're developing is not good for yourself. So instill this discipline into your child at this age. You don't have to wait for them to record before they are adult. Before you start telling them, clean up after yourself. These are basic hygiene that you should do. No, 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 no. Don't wait till they are teenagers. Start addressing it little by little from a very young age. And that skill that you need to teach your child is the ability to read, ability to reading and literacy skills. Teach them how to read. Read to them. Read books beyond fiction books. Read autobiographies to them. Read about histories to them. They need to know these things. They need to know about your culture. Transfer it to them via the culture of reading. About the culture, teach these things to them via reading. Not everything has to do with screen time. Not everything has to do with TV, videos. Yes, they need to watch educative videos. They need to watch educative materials. But we say you can also imbibe the spirit of reading in them. Teach them how to read. My dad taught me how to read. And that's one skill I am grateful that I have. If you take my phone away from me, just don't take a book from me. Don't take my mind from me. I am going to read and I'm going to get resources to buy a new phone. That's to tell you. So another skill I need to teach your child is numeracy skill. Teach them mathematics, how to solve math problems. Teach them these things, like quantitative reasons that they do in primary school. Teach them. It's not only after when they are done with their schoolwork, they are done. No, sometimes tickle their brain. Ask them multiplication table. Ask them board mass questions. Just ask them critical questions that will make them inquisitive. And if your child is inquisitive, don't kill that skill in them. Most children ask, Mommy, why is this happening? Why is that happening? I know the next thing you want to do is to say, please stop disturbing me. Even if they are the same at that particular point in time, make sure they are their head, that maybe when you have time, come back and address that question they were asking and say, oh, what you asked, this and this. And so also teach your children the questions that you don't, like places you don't ask questions. You're seeing mom is busy at a place of work and saying, Mommy, why is this is happening? No, 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 no. You don't ask that question when I am working. You ask that question when you see me relax. Even if you want to ask me when I'm working. If they can trust the fact that you say, oh, I will address it later, then your child will know, oh, mommy will tell me later. Trust me, your child will ask again. So please teach them the skills. And that skill to teach your children is physical activity. Engage them. Engage them. Let them take a walk. Let them run. Children like walking, they like exercising. Teach them these things. Play music for them. Let them dance. Let them exercise their body. These are the skills we need to put in our kids. I don't have to wait for them to. You don't have to say, we have done it to school. No, 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 no. During the holiday, during all this long vacation, summer break, invite these skills in them. Promote an active lifestyle. If you're like, oh, today I'm going to take chocolates, you must run around the house 10 times, or you must take 1,000 walks or 500 walks. I'll be monitoring it for them. Put a wristwatch on your hand and be monitoring. You must take 500 walks. Be intentional about the physical activity your child will engage in, because we don't need a child that is going to be obese, because that is one thing that is even happening now. There are increasing number of children that are overnourished, that are obese, because they are not involved in active lifestyle or active physical activity. I mean, that's pathology. They are not involved in physical activity. And that skill we need to teach our children, or you need to teach your child, is time management. Teach them how to keep to time. That's one thing my parents taught me. My parents taught me how to keep to time. If you're going out by 7 a.m., my parents, trust me, they are ready before 7. They are ready before 7. When I was in primary school, at the time we need to get to to the bus stop where the school bus is going to take us to school is as in 6:30. We are usually out of the house by 6:10, so that we can reach the bus stop by 6:20 or 6:25. So I would say, please teach your children time management skill. I can say this anywhere and anytime. All through my senior secondary school, my family won the punctual student gift. All through. My sister also continued this legacy for us till she left the school. But even at the point, they're like, it's always the Eleke family. They always get to school on time. So I would say, please teach your children time management skill. Teach them, use simple routines to teach them time management. You can tell them maybe, you have to have swept the house at so time. You must be dressed and be ready for school before 7. You know, teach them these things. Don't wait for them. Don't think they will pick up. Children don't pick some things up. You teach them this, and they have to also see it in you. You also have no. If you are teaching them, you have to do as you're also teaching. So do it, and they will also follow and imbibe these attributes. And another thing I teach your children is that you need to teach them basic safety. Teach them that you don't cross the road alone when you are young. You don't cross the road alone. You look for an adult to cross the road with you. Or if they can't, teach them basic safety. You don't stand in front of a car, you stand beside or behind. Like, teach them to always monitor. Oh, my mom taught me, you know, if you are looking at the pointer is on. My mom will say, oh, the pointer is on now. Look at this. Teach your children the skills. Teach them your culture. They're not too young to learn it. And how skill to your children is how to make decisions, critical thinking. There are so many skills, and you have to make it age appropriate. In the near future, I'm going to bring an expert that's going to be teaching us practical ways of teaching our children these skills. For example, decision making. If your child is going out, even when the child is 2 years old, tell them to go into their wardrobe and select the dresses they want. Or sometimes give them 5 options, tell them to pick one. Or sometimes they will start saying, oh, mama, I want to my pick dress. You can be like, oh, you wore that yesterday, and mama, I want to wear it again. Sometimes let them wear, but tell them you don't repeat the same clothes over and over again. Like, you have to wash it. You just teach them these basic skills. Or sometimes teach them communication. Tell them to come and share their mind with you, to pour their heart with you. The child can be young, can be old. Teach these children these skills now. Teach them these skills. These are the skills that will make up a better adult and a better society. If you enjoyed this video, just give me a thumbs up, like this video, share this video to more parents with kids, with more adults that are preparing to have kids in the near future. It's going to help them. It's going to transform their family. It's going to transform our nation, and it's going to transform you yourself. I'll see you guys in the next one.